Hello everyone. I'm pleased to be joining you today virtually at the OAMRS virtual conference. I'd much rather be there in person, but these are strange times, so we're doing whatever we need to do and adhering to all the physical distancing protocols. So what we're going to talk about today, this is a professional practice 5-minute tip from the College of Medical Radiation and Imaging Technologists. As you know, we're the regulator for MRITs in the province, and my name is Linda Gough. I'm the Registrar and CEO of the college. So what we're going to talk about today, our 5-minute tip is, am I using my professional designations correctly? There's so many designations, so many organizations, and as MRITs who work very hard and make sure that you're continually competent, you want to make sure that you use all of the designations you're entitled to so that you can demonstrate how competent and educated you are in the profession. As you know, for MRITs in Ontario, you must be registered with CMRITO in order to practice the profession. And that is set out in legislation under the Regulated Health Professions Act and also the Medical Radiation and Imaging Technology Act. Your name, your registration status, and other information is available on the public register. And that's because CMRITO is here to regulate the profession and to protect the public. So no one can use the protected title or its abbreviation without being a member of the college. Even if you are a past member of the college and you resign your registration, during the period that you are resigned, you're not able to use your protected title or abbreviation. And that's because those are confirmation to the public that members are registered with the regulator and legally authorized to practice the profession at that point in time. So we have 5 specialties, 1 profession. We recently had some legislative changes, and now diagnostic medical sonography is our newest specialty. And of course, we have our 4 original specialties of radiography, radiation therapy, nuclear medicine, and magnetic resonance. So those are the 5 specialties that we have at CMRITO. So here are the protected titles and the abbreviations. So you can see on the left-hand column is the specialty, in the middle is the full protected title, and then on the right-hand column we have the abbreviation. Most people just use the abbreviations because otherwise it's quite a mouthful to be using our full protected titles all the time. So there you can see them: MRTR, MRTT, MRTN, MRT-MR, DMS on its own, and now under the MRIT Act, we can also use the general designation MRIT. So the easiest way to figure out if you're using your specialties right is to check your public register profile. So this one is for Annette Hornby. She is our Director of Quality Assurance at CMRITO, and she is an active member of CMRITO. And so her information is available on our public register. And you can see here that Annette is registered in 2 specialties. She's registered in diagnostic medical sonography and also in radiography. So how does that look for Annette's professional designation? Well, here we are. She has multiple specialties. And so she can use Annette Hornby, DMS, MRTR. Note that for DMS and for all of our specialty areas, there's no subspecialties. There's no cardiac or CT or mammography or any of the other subspecialties that might be present within the 5 major specialties. So Annette can use DMS, MRTR. Caroline Morris can use MRTR and MRT-MR. Janet Maggio, who is our QA manager, she can use MRT-N and MRT-MR. And Tina White, who is our professional practice advisor, can also, like Caroline, use MRTR and MRT-MR. So at this point in time, I have a specialty certificate in radiography, but I've determined that I'm going to use the general term of MRIT and not use the specialty title. And that's because I'm the registrar and CEO of the profession, including all 5 specialties. So that's a personal choice and something that some of your managers or directors might want to consider. How do I use my other designations? Well, if you look at this list here, you can see how to use your designations from the CAMRT and also from Sonography Canada. So you have completed your certification in your specialty or discipline, as they refer to it. And so you can use those after your MRTRs or MRTNs as you prefer. And so that is a designation that nobody can take from you. You earned that from Sonography Canada or the CAMRT, and it stays with you throughout your career. Never mix up or make up specialty titles. So I've seen this a little bit on LinkedIn. So you can't use MRT-CT. That's not one of our designations set out in the legislation. Or MRIT-N, because MRIT has to be used on its own. It's not a specialty designation. Nor can you add things like mammography or bone mineral densitometry or any other subspecialty areas or certifications that you may have. You can only use, so don't use those, only use the approved titles when you're practicing in Ontario. So there they are, and I hope this has clarified for you the correct use of your professional designations and protected title. And I thank you for your attention and have a great rest of the conference. Bye now.